Here's our vet clinic, where we also have a couple of free roaming cat rooms, and all of our cats and small dogs are housed in this building. Alright, and this is the inside of the vet clinic that I just showed you the outside of. And here are some of our indoor dog kennels. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in here. And then we have another kennel here where we've got a couple of chihuahuas that are up for adoption. And then we have another room in here where we house our smaller dogs that are up for adoption. There's 2 kennels there. There's 2 more here. I've got some windows so they can at least get some light. This is one of our free roaming cat rooms. They've got some cat trees, a window that they can look out. They do not get any outside time, but they do have some cat trees and a window. There's a few of them. There's one that's gone rogue and has made his way over the fence. This is another area where we have some of our adoptable cats, and all of these little kennels. They get some light there from the door. And now we're going to head into the vet clinic itself. It's a low-cost spay-neuter vet clinic, and we have some more of our cats that we house here, and we do rotate the cats, if they're good with other cats, into the free roaming cat rooms. This is our second free roaming cat room. This one's a little bit nicer. They've got a window here and a door here where they can watch people coming and going. Quite a few cat trees and things for them to play on. Little beds. This is our mobile adoption vehicle, where we take probably about 15 dogs to the local PetSmart that's in town. Since we're out in the country, we do take them to PetSmart in Bloomington, Illinois, so they have a better chance of getting adopted and to get some more visibility. You'll see we have quite a bit of acreage out here where we could do some work. That Morton building is where we keep all of our donated dog food and cat litter and things like that. And then we have this barn where we house around 30 of our large dogs, and we house them winter and summer all year round. We have about 30 dogs out there, and they do have indoor-outdoor space separated by a guillotine. Unfortunately, the guillotines are old and don't always close all the way, so in the winter there's definitely gets a little drafty out there, even though we have the barn heated. And in the summer it's cooled by fans, and since the floors are cement, not the best for the dogs, but it does help keep it cool in there. Downstairs is all the dogs, and then upstairs, believe it or not, we have probably 20 rooms that are fantastic. When Hurricane Katrina happened, we housed around 400 cats up there till we could find them all homes or places to go. And now they just sit empty, and we would love to turn those into adoption rooms where families could come and interact privately with the dogs that they are potentially going to adopt. So I'll take you inside, but it'll be loud in there. Here you can see our outdoor runs a little bit better. This side gets a lot of direct sun in the summer, so we have a little kind of a makeshift tarp that goes over to give them all some shade if they want to be outside. And we, of course, get the outside cleaned up and power washed every day to keep it clean for the pups. And here's the front office where everybody comes in to adopt their, or to look at our dogs to see who we have up for adoption. Not the fanciest by any stretch, it is a barn. See our little flycatcher. So not fancy, but it keeps these dogs alive. We do take in a lot of the harder to adopt dogs since we're a no-kill facility. So it takes us longer to get our dogs adopted sometimes. There's the stairs that lead up to the rooms in the barn here. dogs that like to climb and get out of the enclosed area, we've had to put makeshift roofs on some of our kennels to try to keep the dogs from escaping. It's not good when we have dog-aggressive dogs and we have other ones that like to escape their kennels. I'm going to take you inside one of our empty kennels so you can see what the dog sees. They get their little igloo and a pallet and a blanket, and then there's their guillotine door. And this is where it's bad. In the summer it's fine, but in the winter, with the cold air coming in, you'll see that the guillotines don't close all the way, so it allows the cold air in. George is one of our very dog-aggressive dogs, so we always have to be very careful who we put next to him. Our drains, where they clean these out, the dogs have to jump over, which is hard on the dogs. Now I'm going to take you upstairs to show you our rooms that I would love to have turned into adoption rooms or just made better use of the space. It's great that we have it, but it's been underutilized. All right. All of these doors are separate little rooms that are all about the same size. Some of them, like I said, were used as cat rooms. In fact, probably all of them were at one point, if we had 400 cats. This is one of the rooms that we'll bring the dogs to in the winter when it's too cold to do much outside, and just work with them, sit with them, work with them on place, let them do puzzles, play with them. Just a nice little area, but so much more we could do with this. They put little cat ramps up for when the cats were in here. But again, totally not utilized right now. I should say totally underutilized, as we do use storage. Since it's cold here, we get a lot of people who will donate blankets to us for the dogs for the winter that we'll put in there, and storage and just things like that. So we do use this upstairs for some purposes. It could just be used for so much more. So poor Mixie, she's one of our other old seniors that's also dog aggressive. So we've had to put up this kind of makeshift wall between her and the guy in the kennel next door, just to give her some privacy so she's not stressed out with always having a dog there staring at her. So that was the barn. So now this is just some footage of the area that we have to walk the dogs. And then we have two pens over here that are fenced in areas that we can let the dogs go off leash. The only problem is the dogs are smarter than we are, and they've managed to find escape routes out of these, so we just have to be very, very careful when we let them off leash. And here's some of our makeshift adjustments to try to keep them from burrowing out and getting away from us. And here's coming up on the entrance of one of the pens, the one that we probably use the most. It obviously needs to be mowed at this point, but you can see again how we've had to use fence on top of fence to try to contain the dogs. Some of them can certainly be little escape artists. And this here is just a little path that we can walk the dogs on. We can walk them around the property, which probably gives them a good, I don't know, half mile, 3/4 mile walk when we can get them out. We don't have a lot of volunteers since we're out in the country, but we get them out certainly as much as we can. And there's a view of the barn from the back side and all the different kennels coming out. And then, so that's the 2 yards, and then we have all of this space over to the trees that you see there, where we could do really anything we want. Again, we just kind of use it as an area to walk the dogs and let them roll around in the grass and explore and smell and everything like that, but we could certainly use it for agility course or anything like that if we wanted to. And just kind of another view of the property, the vet clinic and the indoor area for the small dogs and cats, and then the barn where we keep our big dogs, and then the Morton building and the 2 outdoor play areas for the dogs where they can get off leash. So we hope you like our video and would want to help us out. We are very, very close to Illinois State University and Illinois Wesleyan University, so I know if we needed volunteers to help with some of the manual labor, we could definitely get some support from the the fraternities. They come out a couple times a year and help us. So thank you, and we hope to see you soon.